Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to graph and solve systems of equations using the desmos calculator. If you have already watched the video on using just your handheld calculator to graph systems, I think you're going to find that this is a lot easier and a lot faster. So if we start with the equation, the system of equations y equals x minus 8 and y equals 2x plus 1, all we have to do is we just type those in here. So my first equation, if it is y equals x minus 8, I'm just typing that in, and you can see that that line is already showing up on the graph. To get my second line, I'm just going to click down here and open up a second line to type in. And if my second equation was y equals negative 2x plus 1, all I have to do is type in that second equation, and it's going to graph it on the coordinate plane along with the first line. So you can see already those two lines graphed together, and with your cursor, you're just going to move your cursor over to that point where they intersect, and I'm just hovering my cursor right now above that point, and it's telling me the solution is 3, negative 5. So that's all you had to do there to solve that system. If you ever can't see an intersection, you can just click over here and you can zoom in and out to see more about how the lines are graphed. You could zoom in closer if you wanted to be able to see. So you can either scroll, you can drag to get closer, or you can use these plus and minus buttons. So any of those ways will zoom you in and out and let you see that intersection point. So the other thing we talked about, if you did watch the other video with the graphing calculator, is that in your handheld graphing calculator, your equations have to be in slope-intercept form. The nice thing about the desmos calculator is it does not care what form your equations are in. So if we had some equations written in standard form, that's fine. We can go ahead and we can put those in the desmos calculator, and it can handle equations written in any form. So if my second for my second system, if we had a different system of equations that was, let's say our first equation is 3x minus 5y equals negative 35. It went ahead and graphed that, and we can't see it, so we need to zoom out a little bit. We might need to move our screen. So you can see there, it's crossing a little higher, so I just move my screen, and now I can see it. My second equation, let's say that I have 2x plus y equals negative 6. Again, we're just typing those in there in whatever form they are in, and we can see them graphed together, and that the solution here is negative 5, 4. So the desmos calculator makes solving systems by graphing really easy. All you're doing is typing those two equations in and taking your cursor to find the point of intersection. So our answer here is the point negative 5, 4. That's really all there is to using the desmos calculator to solve systems of equations. So the only place really that there is for you to make a mistake is just typing in your equations. So I always make sure to stress to you the importance of making sure your equations are typed in correctly. But otherwise, desmos is really doing all the work for you here. So if you choose to use this, I think this is a really good tool, and kind of takes the hard work out of creating these graphs. If you have questions, go ahead and bring those to class if you have a question about how to use this. Otherwise, I think you guys are probably good to go.